Hi there. Welcome to the Permission for Pleasure speaker series. This is the masterclass edition, and we're here today with our amazing breathwork host, Ali Levine, and she's going to take us through a beautiful breathwork healing. And I'm going to hand over controls to Ali. She's going to run us through for about 60 minutes, and she's going to close it. And just a little bit of housekeeping. I'm going to put all of her contact info on the bottom so you know how to reach her. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to myself, Amy Jones at Live with Intent, or Ali, and those will all be in the video. And yeah, just sit back, relax, and enjoy. And thank you for coming. And thank you, Courtney, for being here. And the stage is yours, my dear.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so honored to be here and so excited. Hi, everyone. I am Ali Levine. I am a Breathworks facilitator, as Amy mentioned, and I'm just so excited to be here for Live with Intent. I love all that Amy's doing and her mission, how she's wanting to uplift and empower others fully. I have absolutely seen that with the breath for myself in my own life, as well as with my clients. The breath is so transformational. We actually allow ourselves to consciously breathe, anchor into our bodies, and really allow our body to do what we need it to do and release what we need to release, move through what we need to move through. I truly believe everything is energy. And when you can allow energy to move the way it wants to move and it's not stuck and it's not, miscombobulated or whatever it may be, you just allow it to flow, you will notice everything in your life begins to flow that much more. And so I'm really excited to get to breathe with you all today, whether you're here live or on the replay. Just know everything that comes up today is divine. It is what is meant for you. So whether it is a small breakthrough, it is an emotional breakdown, it is, tingling, it is hot and cold sensations. There are many things that can happen when it comes to our breath. Just trust and lean in as much as you can and surrender to know the body is guiding you. You are allowing your body to breathe you, and that is going to shift things. You are no longer will be in the mind. We will not be in our structured mind, which is where we are most of the day, all of us, and where we let the ego kind of control and everything takes over in a very controlling way. This is a true release. We are going to expand out of that mind. We're going to go into the soft mind, into heightened states of consciousness, into those beautiful spaces. If you are someone who meditates like myself, or you reach those delta, gamma, theta waves, that is going to be what your body's going to be moving through. Because as we breathe and consciously allow that anchoring, as I said, the body will breathe you. So just please lean in and know that it is all normal. It is all divine of what you are needing to receive. If at any point when you are breathing, it does become too intense for you, please return back to your normal, natural breath and allow yourself to come back to that. And then when you're ready, return back to the breathing that we are doing. Also giving you full body autonomy to know that if at any point you need to go slower or faster, whatever you are receiving, regardless of what I am doing when I'm breathing you, I'm here to guide you. So please breathe how you need to breathe, how you receive it, and just trust that it is how you are feeling. Okay. So that's why I really like to stress that, because when I'm breathing, sometimes I will say, take it a bit deeper or hold it for a bit longer. If that does not feel right in your body, then please listen to your body. You know more than you realize you know. And as I said, I'm here just to guide you on this beautiful journey. A couple other things to mention, like I said, hot and cold can happen sensations. So if you want to have a blanket nearby you, a fan, whatever makes you feel comfortable, just knowing that that can happen. So bringing in much more oxygen than our body is used to. And those are normal sensations with our temperatures, as well as tetany, which can be tingling. It could be fisting in our hands, sometimes in our feet. It could be anywhere, honestly, in the body. For me, it's usually in my hands. Just leaning into releasing it, shaking it out. You're allowed to have body movement as we're breathing. You don't have to stay totally still. Allow, again, the body to guide you, to breathe you. Go with what feels good. And let's just really anchor in here. I'm so excited to support you in this journey. And if you've never done this before, all I would say is just be open, just be willing to receive, to surrender, to allow, and see what comes through, and be beautifully surprised by how the breath moves you and how it shows up for you. Okay. So we're going to begin in a second here. I'm going to get my music going and everything. If you need to take a sip of water or do anything before we begin, and if you want to have your eyes open or closed, that is totally up to you and how you feel and what you're receiving again. And if you need me at any point, please feel free either in the chat, or if you really, really need something, to raise your hand. I'll be happy to answer something, for a quick moment. But other than that, just allow the guidance, allow what you're receiving, and it's going to be beautiful. I'm very excited, especially during this time, being that it is October 28th, and we are in a new moon, we are in a Scorpio season, and we are in a solar eclipse. There is a lot happening. So it is mind blowing for most of us, myself included. And so just know, if you are feeling things right now, again, I said energy is real. I truly believe this. And so know that you are feeling the energies of whatever you're going through, as well as potentially the collective. So you're not going crazy, you're not losing your mind. It's just there's a lot happening right now in the ethers. Being that it is a new moon, we're coming into a lot of, change, a lot of shift. But at the same time, with the eclipse, we are bringing up a lot of shedding. There is a lot of purging happening. There are a lot of shadows coming up. So whether it needs to be of your own shadow, of something that needs to be seen and you need to maybe deal with it to allow that release to move forward, or someone else around you is dealing with it, you may feel this. So just know that there is extra swirling energy, which is why I'm extra excited to do this with you all today, to be able to have everybody really come into this place. And that being said, I always love to bring in an intention into the space. So my thought was we would do something around releasing and rejuvenating, to really allow us to step into those higher self, those beautiful moments that we're coming into, that we're expanding into, but also to allow and surrender into the release of whatever shadow work we maybe do need to do, whatever needs to come up and be shed and purged and seen, to just allow it. So if that resonates for you and feels good, please keep that in mind as you're breathing. And if you have your own intention in mind, please go with that and breathe within that. All right, so let me just get the music going here. Do we have any questions? Just raising hand in case anything needs to be said.
I love
Nope.
your intention. It's perfect. Rejuvenation.
Thank you. Good. I'm so glad it's well received. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I was downloading and just listening beforehand, and that was what I got. I kept hearing rejuvenate, rejuvenate, and then I heard release, and I was like, okay, then we're gonna go with a little bit of both. So let me just get the music going here. You guys let me know you can hear it, and it's good. It's not too loud. It's not too low. Should be coming in a second here. Let me just make sure. Sharing sound. Here we go. Do we hear it? Let me just get it situated here. Is it playing? I just heard it a second ago.
It's not right now. It was a minute ago.
Okay. Lovely technology. Let's just get this situated. I thought it was playing. I thought I heard it. Here we go. Okay. Yes. Here we go. There we go. Okay. How do we feel about the volume? Thumbs up if it's good. Beautiful. Okay. If it becomes too loud, go ahead and just give me this and I can lower it as we go along. Okay. So everyone.
Speaking from a recording perspective, when it's quiet like this, it's a little bit hard to hear.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Turn it up a bit because I want to make sure that people on replay can hear it.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Is it good for you, Courtney? Okay. Oh, that's better. Thank you.
Okay, beautiful. Yeah, of course. Yeah. And if you need it louder as we go, just thumbs up. If you need it lower, thumbs down. Okay. All right. So before we begin breathing, let's just take one deep breath in and release. Drop those shoulders. Just give yourself little rolls. Yeah. Head rolls, neck rolls. Whatever feels good to just move the energy in the body, letting us come into this space. Beautiful. Stretching if needed. Yeah. Allowing us to shake the day off. Or if you're just coming into your day, letting it come in more present, just releasing it. Yeah. I'm going to take one more deep breath in together and let it out. Beautiful. All right. Now we're a little bit more ground in the space. So first, I just want to say we're going to do the first breath is known as the halo active breath. What that breath looks like is in the nose and out the mouth. So just in the nose, out the mouth. Beautiful. And the second breath we're going to do is known as the bliss breath. Some call it the blow breath or the fire breath. All that is just out the mouth. And that will be the second one we transition into. I will remind you as we breathe what we will be doing with each breath. I just wanted you to see it and feel it before we begin. All right, so if we're ready, we're going to start. I'm going to guide you in a minute here, and we will start the halo active breath. In the nose, out the mouth. Beautiful. Just letting the breath guide you. Beautiful. In the nose, out the mouth.
Learning how to live when there's no one around. It's like learning how to feel when the drugs run out. You can see my scars cause I'm wearing them proud.
Deepening the breath.
Even with my broken parts, I feel better now. If I could crawl in the mind and give any advice to my younger self, find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to. Find someone that'll die for you. Cause that's all that really matters in the end. It's love, love,
Feeling into our intention now. Breathing in that rejuvenation. Releasing. Letting the breath show up for you.
hard to tell the truth when you lie to yourself. Always give too much of you to someone else.
Breathing in our nose. Feeling that power now. that is all within us. And when you breathe out, releasing all that needs to be released.
Find someone who'll be there for you. 'Cause the thought really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to. Find someone that'll die for you. 'Cause the thought really matters in the end.
You hold all the power within you, all within your conscious breath.
Find something you
Beautiful
can hold
work.
on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. Because that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to. Find someone that'll die for you. Because that's all that really matters in the end. It's
You are the power. It's all here. How much can you allow yourself to access?
because that's all that really matters in the end.
Deepening within the nose, breathing out the mouth. Knowing everything that shows up is divine. Breathing in the nose, breathing into that powerhouse, releasing out the mouth. Feeling into that softened mind, that expanded mind. I believe our breath is our sacred life force, and when we allow it to show up for us the way we are designed, we access so much more. How much more can you breathe into? How much more can you release? I am rejuvenating with every breath in. I am releasing with every breath out. Yep, allowing movement if it's what's coming to you, swaying, moving, shaking out anything that needs to move, any energy you're feeling. Allowing the embodiment. It's all coming up for you now to serve you. Allowing your body to breathe you. You are so powerful when you listen and you allow, when you deepen, when you release. Yep, allowing those yawns, allowing the tingling, whatever you're feeling in those sensations. It's all energy that wants to move, trusting in your power, trusting in your connection to the divine, God, source, the universe. It's all here to serve you. Breathing into that rejuvenation. Breathing out the release. With every breath in, I rejuvenate my soul further. Every breath out, I release all that no longer serves, any shadows that may be coming up for me that need to be shed, whatever it is, trust. Yeah, those beautiful yawns. Don't hold them back. Just allow them. Their energy as well. Don't let the mind fool you. Trust in the breath. It's what needs to be released. Beautiful. Beautiful. Everything is energy. As I continue this breath, I feel that. I feel that connection in my body. I'm anchored in. I feel the power in all I'm rejuvenating and all I'm calling in this moment. I feel the release as I let go, as I surrender. It's all coming up for me now. As I'm rejuvenating and breathing in the nose, I feel that snap in of the belly. I feel it come into my chest, and I allow that release. Really breathing out what needs to be let go of, what energy needs to move. Knowing the attunement I'm feeling in my body now. Knowing any sensations are here to be seen for me. Welcoming it all to come up, to bubble up, just like my shadow during this time. And allowing that release. Trusting in that surrender. Trusting in myself, in my system, in how it shows up for me. I am guided. I am held. I am protected. It's safe to show up with all parts of myself here. Yep, welcoming in all the yawns, all the tingles, the sensations, whatever it may be. If you're feeling emotional, allowing yourself to release those emotions. Our emotions are energy as well. Just knowing it needs to move, it needs to be seen. Yep, just allowing it all. Really feeling into what this feels like in the body. Attuning to it, anchoring into it. You are a bright light, and in order to vibrate higher, brighten and shine even more, we need to allow the rejuvenation in our nose, and we need to release out our mouth whatever needs to be released in order to receive, in order to move through, in order to be in these higher states of consciousness, embody these higher frequencies. You are the power. You are your own drug. You have it all within you, just allowing yourself to anchor into it, allowing it all to be. God's source is within you. Feeling into that, tapping into that now. Breathing in, if we can, even deeper through the nose. And releasing out the mouth. Beautiful work. I invite in this rejuvenation. I invite in what needs to be moved. I invite in what needs to be seen. I see it now. I feel it now. I embody it now. Breathing into this beautiful intention. I release all that needs to be released. I invite in this release. I allow this release. I surrender to this release. What does that feel like in your body? What are you feeling into? Just allowing. Continuing the breath. Feeling into what needs to be seen. Allowing it all. How much more can you anchor into this breath? In this rejuvenation, breathing in the nose that much deeper. I invite an aliveness in now. What is alive in my body right now? What does that energy feel like? Breathing out, I invite that release further. What am I shedding? What am I releasing? What can I allow release? What needs to be released? These are the questions I want you to ask yourself as you go deeper within this breath. And don't worry, the body already knows, your higher self already knows. Just allow the breathing. Beautiful work, loves. Just continuing the breath. A few more minutes of this breath. Deepening in your nose as much as you can, as safe and as good as that feels for you. Listening to your body. What does rejuvenation mean to you? Rejuvenating your soul, filling up your cup again, whether you're a mother, an entrepreneur, busy in your work, deep in your practice, whatever is showing up, how can you rejuvenate that much more? How can you feel into that aliveness? As you release, what are you releasing? Is it for you personally? Is it for you and someone else? Is it for the collective? Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. That's right, being anchored in the breath here. Maybe taking it a little slower now, deepening in the nose, releasing. Feeling into what the body needs, really attuning into it now. This next deep breath in, just really feeling into that rejuvenation in your body, into this beautiful intention we've already created that's here now. Really breathing into it. As you release, just really slowly releasing, feeling the breath move through you, feeling what needs to be released further. And then this next deep breath in, when you breathe in, we're going to hold. And I want you, as you breathe in, to hold this breath, hold in this rejuvenation for as long as you can, for as long as it feels supportive to you, that feels good in your body, feels good in your system. And just hold here at the top, feeling into this rejuvenation, feeling feeling into this aliveness in your body, what you're accessing, the power you are, the power you have. Just holding it at the top for as long as you can. And when you release, keeping your eyes closed, staying embodied, but just really allowing this release as much as you can to release all that needs to be surrendered into, all that needs to be shed, all that needs to be let go of. Just feeling into that whenever you're ready to allow that divine release. No rush. You feel into your body, and then asking you to stay embodied here. If it feels supportive and feels good to you, keeping your eyes closed, staying here. Since we are in a meditative breath work, I'm going to walk you through a little meditation while you're still in this state. Just allowing ourselves returning to the natural breath right now before we move into the other breath, the bliss breath. Just noticing what this feels like when we allow our system to be in this rest and digest place. How our parasympathetic nervous system really wants to be in this place. So this is how we come into this world before all the programming, before all the noise. Noticing this anchoring in you brought in during this time. Feeling into the body, really anchoring in as you breathe up and down. What does this attunement feel like? What does this rhythm feel like? Coming home to oneself. What does it feel like? Just feeling into this right now. I want you to really attune to your body right now. What it's giving you, what it's showing you. And as you're doing that and as you're tuning, I want you to follow along if it resonates for you. I want you to envision this beautiful bubble that's just right in front of you right now. Beautiful bubble. And it's just twinkling right now in front of you with God, source, light, just right in front of you right now. And it's building and expanding from the rejuvenation that you brought in. And it just keeps getting larger and larger and expanding in front of you. And as it expands, it starts to just engulf all around you. And you start to feel it around your body. You start to feel a little bit of tingling. You're receiving this energy now. You're further anchoring into it. Your soul is receiving it. And as it's coming all around you, I want you to just further feel into this beautiful intention deep in your soul of what that rejuvenation looks like, what it feels like. Really feel into this beautiful place and just take it in. You get to come home to this at any time. Just feeling into this now. What does it feel like? What is it giving you? What's alive in you right now? It's expanding. It's building. It's you. It just gets larger and larger. Taking over the room. Taking over your space. Expanding into so much right now. And I see just beautiful colors all around as it's still twinkling in this beautiful white light. Asking yourself, what colors are you seeing? If you're seeing colors, what are you receiving? Are you receiving any messages in this moment? Asking your higher self what needs to be seen, what needs to be stepped into further. What am I rejuvenating? What am I creating? What am I allowing as I've allowed this release? It's all here for me now. God, source, my angels, the universe, it's all shown up for me in this moment. Just really embodying that and feeling into this beautiful place in our soul. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. And as this bubble just starts to slowly dissipate, I want you to just watch it slowly come down and slowly come back in front of you into this small, beautiful bubble, just twinkling light. And as it does, it's coming back into you, into your physical form. And it's embodying within you of all you've created in this rejuvenation and this intention in this session of showing up for yourself and showing up for the collective and all that needs to be seen, that needs to be rejuvenated, needs to be brought alive, all this light, all this beauty. And it's moving through your chakra centers now. If you can feel into that, it's coming down into your crown and opening up your crown into your head, feeling into it dispersing through now as it opens it up further and further. And as it slowly trickles down into your throat, feeling that trickling of that white light. And it's in your throat chakra, swirling around, opening up even more aliveness, allowing anything that's maybe been held that needs to be let go of, just allowing it to move through. As it moves down into your beautiful heart chakra, into the heart resonance, feeling your heart opening up so much more expansion, so much more love, compassion for yourself, for others, for the collective. Just feeling into this space right now as it opens further and further. Beautiful swirling and opening. And as it moves down through us into our solar, to this powerhouse and our sacral, we just feel it move through and open all of that up and that power and letting us connect to that power center further. And slowly, as we feel that power within us come into the root and grounding us further, and feeling grounded in this moment and all we've called in and all we've created, all we've rejuvenated into. And just feeling into that now, feeling into that grounding, attuning to this rest and digest place in our body, how our chakras feel right now, if you're receiving anything, what the body's giving you. Just feeling into all of this right now. So beautiful. And putting our hands over our heart in gratitude for just allowing this aliveness within us, allowing this rejuvenation, this inviting of all of this beautiful energy to be here, to be within us, to continue to rejuvenate us, to make us come alive, to be the light that we are, to continue to shine, to bringing and calling it all in, to breathing into this beautiful intention and whatever else you may have received during this intention, feeling into that now. And our heart chakra is so open right now, so just feel into it. Really allow this emotion to emerge within you as it's already done. Beautiful. And just being here with us now. And we're going to take one deep breath in and release. One more deep breath in and release. And before we move out of this embodied state, We're going to move into the other breath that I mentioned, the bliss breath, the blow breath, the fire breath. I like to receive it as the bliss breath because it feels like bliss to me. You receive it how you receive it. It's divine. And remember, this is just out the mouth. We're going to take it slow to start. Just blow out. Beautiful. Taking it as slow as you can, being methodical with it. Allowing it to ground you further. In these last couple of minutes of this bliss breath, just allowing this embodiment further. Just allowing yourself to breathe consciously, methodically, allowing the body to show up as it needs to. Inviting you to take this as slow as you need, as you feel into all you've realigned, all you've invited in, all that's alive, and all you've released. Beautiful work. One more minute of this here. And on this last bliss breath out, coming back into the nose and just releasing out the mouth. And take that sigh as deep or as long as you need. And slowly coming back to the space when you're ready, keeping the eyes closed, just shaking out any energy that needs to further move, allowing it to move, stretching. However you need, stretch it out, stretching the arms, stretching the body, just stretching, allowing the movement before you open your eyes. And slowly opening your eyes, allowing the light in just a little bit. As you come back to the space fully, maybe giving yourself a hug if that feels good. Welcoming you to unmute if you want to share anything that came through. If not, just being here embodied, allowing yourself to really let the energies come in. Thank you so much for being here and for showing up. That was beautiful. I felt that and received that so beautifully. And yeah, if anyone wants to share right now, please feel free to unmute and share. Thank you. It was divine. It was beautiful.
I am going to share and say thank you.
Yes.
That was delicious.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I have had breath work before, and this was just bliss.
Oh, thank you.
It was
Received. Thank you. I felt the bliss when we were breathing, when we were moving from the breaths. I was swirling in colors of energy. It was beautiful.
I just felt like I was in fields of gold.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you so much. That was really, really beautiful.
Thank you for sharing that. Oh, yes. I love when people share their visualizations and what comes through and fields of gold. Ah, beautiful. I love that. Love that so much. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. Oh, so nice. And just want to share with anyone who is watching or you're watching live or on the replay, just know that we did move a lot of energy. So even if it doesn't feel like it, even if you're not sure maybe what moved, do know that we did move a lot of energy. Please love on yourself further today. Nourish however you can, drink lots of water, eat whatever you can that is good for your body and nourish and love on your body. Whatever you do for self-love and self-care, baths, shower, whatever it is, getting outside and grounding, getting your feet in the earth, whatever it may be that feels good to you, just really welcoming that in right now. It's needed with what we just moved. It's going to continue to move through you over the next 24 to 72 hours, just depending on what you're receiving. So please know that and just allow it as much as you can, surrender into it. Please know that if emotions bubble up, if the tingling I spoke to, the tetany, anything that comes up, it's just energy asking to move and me inviting you into that surrender from our intention of releasing however you can. And if you need support, please reach out to me. I'm on social media at Ali Levine Design. I know it'll also be here in the link. AliLevine.com is my website. And just know that, you showed up with all parts of yourself here today. You are loved, you are held, you are guided, you are protected. And this was such a beautiful space, but just love on yourself further. I hope you received it as beautifully as others did here today live. I certainly did. And thank you for being here with your beautiful energy and breathing into that beautiful intention and allowing that release. And I just want to say thank you. I have so much gratitude. I truly believe the breath is our sacred life force. And it means so much when we can show up and allow our body to breathe us, trust in that embodiment, know that God's source is within us. And when we allow ourselves to come to this place, we are limitless. Thank you.
Thank you.
Amen. And so it is.
Thank you for joining us today for the Permission for Pleasure Masterclass edition of our speaker series. If you've enjoyed this video, please click the link to subscribe and catch all of our latest interviews and masterclasses. And if you'd like to apply to host your own masterclass or be interviewed, you can also apply here, and it would be amazing to host you. And if there's a specific masterclass training that you're looking around mind, body, and soul wellness, please let us know. And it would be our honor and privilege to bring this to you. We love you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.